vertical stream right now, you can see me already. But on the horizontal, you can't. You can just hear this random voice coming in over. But it's a 15-second delay. So whatever you hear me say right now, I said 15 seconds ago in real life. But here we go then. Yes, like I said, 15-second delay doesn't matter because we are here, we are live, we are back. This is part 2. Good evening. Dread, who was messaging me in the chat here long before the stream even started. Beats, who is chilling with Snoop. We all know what that means in real life. And Jesse so far. But anybody watching on either the horizontal or the vertical stream, good evening. I hope you are well. I hope you are good. I hope you are having a grand old day, be it morning, noon, night, watching live or watching back, whatever it is you're doing. Welcome back anyway. We are here for part 2 of Mecha Team Leaders Build. Part 2. And we'll be kicking straight off with stage 5. And those of you who weren't here yesterday, we made the sword. Ooh, it's a sword. It is. We made the minifigure and the plaque. Ooh, it's a minifigure and a plaque. Looks very nice, doesn't it? Looks very lovely indeed. And we certainly started on the body and got through the first 4 stages. So we kick off right now. From stage 5 onwards, don't forget, if you haven't already, please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, all of that good stuff. It is very warm in here now. I really wish I hadn't closed that window. But I can't get up to open it because I just can't. One second. My wonderful wife is coming to the rescue again, as per usual, to be fair. That woman comes to my rescue a lot. But then again, that's what husbands and wives are for, coming to each other's rescue. I guess, as I said, if you haven't already, please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and all of that good stuff. That's the wrong piece. See, we've got to look at what we're doing here, or else it won't go well. So this is not just a live build, but it's, you know, an interactive show. We chat, we talk, we get involved, we have a laugh. So tell me about your day. Come on, guys, let me know what you've been up to. You had a good day? I saw that little picture of you on Instagram earlier, Jesse, you and the baby. It was very, very cute indeed. It was lovely. And she looks like she's growing well. She's growing well, which is great to see. I mean, did you? I know that she wasn't planned, right? But would you have it any other way at this point? Would you? I don't think you would. I don't think, you know. Life throws curveballs at us, doesn't it? And then it's how we deal with those curveballs, I guess, that matters. Sometimes those curveballs are a baby. BR Bricks, good evening, mate. How are you doing? I hope you're well. I see you. Look, I'll even go big screen for you. There we go. Look. Blow you a kiss. All of that good stuff. And say good evening. And you're building alongside us tonight, are you? I think you're building some Star Wars. Did you see the thing I sent you on Instagram? They're releasing a gingerbread AT-AT Walker on October the 1st. They're releasing a gingerbread AT-AT Walker on October the 1st. It's amazing. I need it. Amy, good evening. You are in the wrong chat. I can give you a link to the right one. The main chat is over in the horizontal. Let's paste that in for you. If you click on that, you should come over and join us in the correct arena, so to speak. And anybody else who would like to get involved in the main chat, we run 2 streams simultaneously on the channel. So we run a horizontal, we run a vertical. The main chat is always in the horizontal. Finally, and yeah, it looks amazing. It might be the largest holiday Lego purchase you make. I mean, you're halfway done with the play scale Django Slave 1. I mean, it's £55 in this country for the Brick Toots NI. Hello, good evening. But yes, it's £55 in this country for the holiday gingerbread AT-AT Walker, and I think we might have to have it at some point nearer Christmas. It just might have to be done. I'm not going to say it is going to be done because it all depends obviously on financials and the like, but it may well have to be done, is all I'm saying. Now I'm looking for a certain piece. It's nice to see the chat, you know, getting acquainted with one another, getting the ball rolling and all that good stuff. And yeah, keep on talking, keep on chatting. Anything you would like to talk about specifically, let me know. I am here. $65 USD. That still ends up being about a little... I mean, part for part, that still ends up being slightly cheaper, I think, than what we're paying. I mean, oh my God. We got to the point where it's a far cry from this morning. I mean, this morning it was, well, I say this morning, this afternoon, it was bloody freezing in here. And I don't really know what's happened. Good evening, David. Hope you are well, my friend. We are cooking on gas with people coming in the horizontal chat tonight, aren't we? Cooking on gas. Which is good. Don't be calling Florence. If she turns up, she turns up. It's entirely up to her. She is her own cat. But you wanted to ruin my Lego, and you want to make David happy. Right. Don't forget, guys, hit that like button. Subscriptions if you could. And that Krispy Kreme bloody donut video, the Harry Potter Krispy Kreme donut video we did, it's going a little bit mental. You know, for a channel our size, it's had over 500 views in 24 hours. So, it's gone a little bit mental. I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining at all. I'm just pointing out that, yeah, it's good. I mean, I know that Julie enjoyed the video, and yeah, I did send you pictures of both Oreo and Florence earlier, didn't I, David? I thought that would make you happy, mate. Brick says he saw the video and drooled, to be honest, over the donuts. He says they look so good. Unfortunately, well, I say unfortunately. Amy, you're in the correct chat now. Good evening. How are you? But unfortunately, if you've watched the video, you know our verdicts. You know our verdicts. And I don't really want to spoil it for those who haven't watched the video, but there is a verdict. Right, I've got to do whatever this is twice. Got to do something twice now. Yep. When one has to do it twice, one must remember to do it twice. Because otherwise, one ends up doing it once and then going, ah, crap, I've got to do it twice. People must like donuts or Harry Potter. Well, yes. Yes. Beats. That must be the case. People must like donuts or Harry Potter because they keep clicking on it. Like I said, I'm not complaining. It's just like, okay, well, that's the out of all the videos we make, You know, we go to theme parks, do hotels, go to events, do travel. Oh, you love donuts, but there's no one around there that sells them. Oh man, Amy, that sucks. But we do all of these, we do all of this content. Out of all of this content, it's the bloody Harry Potter donuts that start getting the views. I mean, once again, I'm not complaining. It's just strange to me. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Now I get ya. See, I get ya. I was like, what's going on there? Now I know, you see. Now I know. But unfortunately, swing and a miss. I will just say it. Swing and a miss for Krispy Kreme there. How the hell did I manage to do that? I didn't think I would actually manage to lock that in, but apparently I did, so. Oh, what do we think of the new capture card with the 60 frames per second? Does it make these things look a lot smoother and clearer? I had a look back and I thought, that looks pretty good. If you do one of the Pepper X challenges, you may get 1K in 24 hours. I'm not doing a Pepper X challenge. I'm not doing it. Jesse says, hey everyone, baby decided to scream thanks to the dog barking. Yeah, that happens. That happens. Sometimes babies, dogs, you know, they don't go together too well. And sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. But sometimes they don't. Okay. I was actually asking you a question. You obviously didn't hear it, but because I said, I saw you on Instagram earlier. If you are watching, please do hit the like, by the way. I saw you on Instagram earlier, the picture of you and the baby. And I did reply to it. I said, oh. But the question I asked is, now that you've had her, like, I know she wasn't quote unquote planned, but would you have it any other way? So that's the question. Okay, Bricks. I live out in the boondocks for a reason. Shopping, food places, entertainment, had to give that all up. You know what? My body's gone, what the hell are you doing, by the way? Now that I've started a diet, my body's gone to me, what the hell are you doing? In the first 24 hours, I lost 4 pounds. 4 pounds! Obviously, it's just water weight, and you're just getting started and all that, but... Gone, what? What are you doing? I'll take it. I'm not going to lie. I will take it. You've lived places similar, have you, Bricks? If also tonight, guys, if you feel inclined, there is a a pinned comment that says, please consider joining the channel and becoming a member from just 99 pence a month. Now, out of that 99 pence, the channel only gets about 60 pence, but that doesn't matter. It's just a little way to give back and say, hey, we think you're all right. We like what you do. And then there are obviously the member exclusive shows like the karaoke music shows and all of that, which there is going to be one of those, but this Saturday. But it's not for members only. It's for everyone. And it's going to be me and Chrissy. And it's going to be for St. Wilfrid's Hospice, because Chrissy's doing the Starlight Stroll. So everything that we get donated on Saturday night is going to be donated straight to Chrissy's Starlight Stroll charity walk. And, yeah, we'll do a little bit of entertaining. And all of that good stuff. So we'll do it about, I'd say about 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, if you want to actually pick a song, we will allow you to do that to an extent. We obviously have to know what you're picking, but we will say, you know, £2 of charity if you want to pick, or however much above that you'd like to donate, but £2 of charity if you want to pick. And I think that's fair. We'll stick in a donation link and all that good stuff. But in the meantime, if you're watching either one of these streams, horizontal or vertical, please do hit the like button. It just helps push it out into the algorithm and helps get some more people in so we can chat crap and all that good stuff. Just going up on top of that, it is, yeah. Well, oh, that's looking surprisingly better than I thought it would. Chrissy's doing something called latch hooking. She's making a cushion. Her mum doesn't watch these streams. She's making a cushion for her mum for Christmas. So, yeah. It's all... Just sings Mix a Lot, Baby Got Back for me, Ben. No? Well, not tonight, obviously. Thank you, Mr. Bricks. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Ooh, good evening, Lisa. Hope you're well. St. Wilfrid's Hospice. Yeah, the charity that we'll be performing for on Saturday night is St. Wilfrid's Hospice. So, it is exactly what it says on the tin, right? It's a hospice. It's where people go to, unfortunately, take their last breaths. But hopefully with some kind of dignity and the like. So, with that in mind, yeah, we'll be live on the channel in the capacity of not a members-only show. In the capacity of, you know, doing it for everybody. And if you guys want to pick a song, we'll ask for donations on the night, and if we know the song, we'll do it. So I can't say any fairer than that. And if we don't know the song, we'll just go, no, pick another one. Pick another one. Until we do it. Until we do know it. I'm not singing Barbie Girl. Well, if we're both doing it, to be fair, we could do Barbie Girl together. We could come on, Barbie, let's go party. Yeah. We could do that. John Barleycorn by Traffic. It's a small world, says Lisa. Well, Lisa, if you paid the £2 or more towards Chrissy's charity walk on Saturday and you request It's a Small World, I will tell you it's a world of laughter, a world of cheer, a world of hope, and a world of fears. Because there's so much that we share that it's time we're aware it's a small world after all. I am not singing Crazy Frog. I mean, I will give you your money back if you try and get me to sing Crazy Frog. I'll just give it back. See, I already know the lyrics to It's a Small World. There's so much that we share that it's time we're aware. I could do it in a cabaret style, couldn't I? Like, it's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. Sort of like that. Try and make it like Michael Bublé-ish. It's a small world after all. Froggy went a courting and he did right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. I've no idea what that song is, I'm not gonna lie. Amy. I'm telling you. I've no clue. You want to donate £2. Then you can't donate 2 hugs. And besides, you're doing the charity walk as well. Why would you donate? You need to be donated too, or you and Mummy. I mean, I'm coming along on the scooter, and Lila will be sitting with me, and we'll put the drone up, and we'll get some footage of the actual walk and stuff like that. And we'll make a video out of it. We'll have a good time. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. They're the modern Stone Age family. Ella said, I've got to make you sing. What does the fox say? Ella, I'll just tell your mum I don't know it. I'll just say, I don't know it. And then I won't sing it. That simple. That's my ultimate out, really. I don't know it. Next. Chrissy's got a snack of Cookie Crisp again. She's just getting a little bowl of Cookie Crisp and going, yeehaw! I've got Cookie Crisp. I'm actually building a leg here. Okay. Right. So it just says put this in there. Yeah, put this in there. No. Is that because I have not pushed that all the way in yet? Yeah. There we go. That's pushed in there. Between now and Saturday is not plenty of time to learn it, Dread, because between now and Saturday, I've got several videos to make. I've got several streams to do. The kids are going back to school on Thursday, and Dexter's starting up his new school. I've got plenty to do. Middle class cheerleader says, I didn't get any notifications tonight. Well, that's a load of bollocks. Not as in a load of bollocks that you didn't get it. It's a load of bollocks that it didn't send out, because I even scheduled these streams in advance. Bloody YouTube. Just send notifications out. I mean, if you haven't already and you've subscribed, please do click the notification bell. Just to, you know, make sure that you're getting the notifications. Because I can guarantee you, the system's going, no, not sending out the notifications. Notifications. The Facebook page is nearly 3K members. Yeah, our Facebook group is nearly at 3,000 members. We really should be utilising that, you know, to drive people to our channels. We literally have a Facebook group of over 3,000 members. We should be going, oi, if you want the best of the best of the best, then come to our channels. You got a notification for both streams, did you, Julie? Well, this seems massively inconsistent. Seems massively inconsistent. But I am considering pushing for 5,000 subscribers. Yes, we're not even at 2.5 yet. But I'm considering pushing for 5,000 and incentivizing it with a giveaway of some kind. We don't know if that giveaway is gonna. I don't know if that giveaway will be Lego. I don't know if that giveaway will be Disney merch. Hell, we could just give away some vouchers so that people can shop at Lego or shop at Disney Store or whatever. But I'm thinking it's time to really, really push this channel so that we can get a bunch of subscribers and grow it as fast as possible, because we love what we do here and we want to keep doing it. And it needs to be viable. So, in order for that to be the case, we need to start really pushing and asking for your guys' help too. Be it likes, comments, shares. Shares are very important. Subscriptions, and memberships if you can stretch to them. And then we could do more members content and incentivize people that way. Lisa's hoping to hit 500. If you haven't gone and subscribed to Rebellion Tours yet, what are you doing? I could not give away a Lego set a day, middle class cheerleader. I could not afford to give away a Lego set a day. Yeah, just pull a Lego set a day out of my butt. That's what I'll do. I love you, Wally. I do. But are you going to come and play the second stream tonight, Ollie? Are you going to join us after 9, or just after 9, or are you going to be too tired? I mean, I don't mind if you do or you don't, but the offer is there. for you to come and play along. You do have a membership to me, don't you, Lisa? And you know, if anybody's able to gift out memberships, that is something you can do. You got a notification on phone, not on PC. Oh, okay. That's odd. But then again, Dread, you were in this stream 40 minutes early, mate. And you was in the chat 40 minutes early. So, I don't think you needed a notification. As I was setting it all up, there you were. I chatted to you. Unless it was a ghost, of course. That could be the case. But I do seem to recall chatting to you. So, I don't think you needed a notification. And then other people I did send the link straight through to and say, this starts at 7. Come and join us. I think Emma Watts might be along at some point this evening. I'm not sure. This is definitely one of the legs. That's not good. It came apart straight away. Your notifications just came through, did they, Ollie? Well, better late than never, I guess. Better late than never. So, oh look, we're turning it back over again. What are you doing, Dexter? You know what? Having children was the best decision I ever made. Don't forget, hit the like button if you haven't already. And obviously, thank you for joining us for this part 2. This is stage 5, by the way. We're actually flying through stage 5 at the moment. We might be able to get more than 5 stages or 4 stages done tonight. We'll see. I mean, 4's a good number because, you know, we break it up, but we'll see what happens. I mean, what on earth? So these are meant to be here. That there, with that on there. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I certainly see what's meant to be occurring here. 9 is too late for you, is it? Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. But, hey-ho, if that is. Middle Class Cheerleader has made it known that he's been a member for 18 months. Man, you are an absolute diamond at the supporter level. Look at that. Is there any way I can like that or love that? No, there's not. There's not. Okay, so how are we all this evening anyway? We all been up to anything interesting today? Anything fun? Anything daunting? Anything challenging? Oh, wow. I think we're going to end up cladding this in a minute. Because this will be the end of stage 5 once I put all these on. That thing is like a free super chat, if you remember. It's like a fake super chat. Okay, they overhang. I was wondering what was going on there. They just overhang. Like that. And the same on this side. And also, what do you guys think? As I said, I asked earlier, but now there's more people watching. To the new 60 frames per second capture card, does it make things a lot easier to see and look at and all that good stuff? Because I remember the old build streams, they did not look as good as this. Put it that way. They did not look as good as this. Brick said, I've had some good traffic on my channel recently now that I've switched to shorts. I've been asked for a tutorial on the Armored AV7 Clone Wars cannon, and now I have to remember how I built it. Fair enough, man. Yeah, well, shorts seem to pop off really well. And, you know, we don't just do Lego on this channel. We do... I mean, Lego is something we love doing. But we also do, you know, travel, Disney, events, Okay, that's damn cool. And so much more. So, okay, right. We're going to get... I mean, 6 is just continuing to build onto this. Working hard with Carl's home ed and finishing prep for tomorrow's work. Dexter starts on Thursday at his brand new school. I've got a funny story, actually. Funny story I can tell you about today. So I receive a phone call. Excuse me. I receive a phone call earlier on. And I answer the phone, and I'm like, hello. And they were like, oh, hi there. This is the mainstream school that Dexter was enrolled into. We've been asked to get a letter from you saying that you're home educating Dexter. And for some reason, the local authority... nervous, Jesse. But for some reason, the local authority had told them that they were still the preferred school. Despite the fact that, not only that, he's, by order of a judge, enrolled in a special school that he starts on Thursday. All of this was done, all of it was agreed, and yet this mainstream school still had it on authority that they were to be his school, despite the fact that in May, when we had a court hearing, that exact school was demanded to be taken off the table by the judge, and the local authority said they would do it. And so we explained this all to them. They apologised profusely and said, well, we're going to have to get in touch with the local authority because Dexter starts his new school on Thursday, and he's been enrolled in it, and, you know, it's all done. Insane. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Like, it was obviously some kind of, well, I don't know if it was cross wires, but it was clearly some kind of misunderstanding at the very least. Ow. 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 Where did that even go? We might have an issue here. Hopefully that was just landed over there, because that's flown off somewhere. Charger. Well, yeah, hopefully that's just the piece that I grabbed. Because if not, we're going to have a thing. Good evening, Emma Watts. I'll give you big screen as well. And blow you a kiss. How you doing? You know what? When you see hello sexy geezer in the chat, it lifts your spirits. It does. Lifts your spirits massively. Because let's face it, when it comes to, you know, looking at people on camera for their streams, you've had John. But it's like that's like, you know, having Big Mac when you could have steak. Sorry. Oh. Jesse says that's my plan if Elena has another year like last year homeschool. Well, Dexter's, like I say, Dexter's starting his special school on Thursday. And yeah, he's nervous. Bless him. But he will do great. He will do great. And it's, you know, a soft start. He's not going straight in full time. We're taking him in. Well, his taxis aren't even arranged yet for some reason. We applied for them weeks ago now and they still haven't been arranged, but let's not go there. But we're taking him in on Thursday and Friday for a few hours. Yeah, like I say, it's a soft start. It's a slow start. He will get used to it. And it'll all be good. I mean, the kid's got a bloody farm at his school. They've got alpacas. He's stealing you a pony, is he, Chrissy? Well, I mean, I don't condone stealing of ponies. I understand that you might want a pony, but I don't condone the stealing of ponies. I don't condemn it, but I don't condone it. Just saying. I neither condemn nor condone. I'm glad. What on earth have I done here? Because I was so busy talking to all of you, I've done this totally wrong. I've just noticed I put all of this in the wrong place. I mean, it looks cool where it is, but it's totally in the wrong place. Let's take all this off. Let's go again. I'm glad to hear that your mum's out of hospital, Emma. I'm really glad to hear that. That must be like a weight off your shoulders. So, yeah. Sending our love, sending our best, obviously. But yeah, glad to hear it. But other than that, what have we all been up to? Julie's been preparing for home education. No. See? This is why these sets are age 18 plus. Yeah, I mean... having, relatives in hospital is hard. And anyone going through it, I feel sorry for you. I'm not good with platitudes. Yeah, I'm not. I'm upfront about that. I'm not good with platitudes because I can say things to make people feel better, but sometimes I think that makes them feel worse. Carl's been incredible with his work today, has he? Because sometimes I don't think people want you to say anything at all. So I'm never good with that anyway. Beach says he's been taking over the world like every day. In what way are you taking over the world? You're going to have to talk me through it. Talk me through the plans, the world domination. I need to know if you've got a foolproof plan here, because if it is foolproof, maybe I want in. Just maybe. If it's foolproof, but we need to see. Because taking over the world on some level, when the world's gone as mad as it has, seems like a relatively good idea. I've been thinking about this whole democracy thing. And I've been thinking, it done bloody work. It done bloody work. All people do is vote for more of the same, more of the same, more of the same shit, different day. So, perhaps it's time for a benevolent dictator. A dictator that's got your best interests in mind, will get the job done and then get out of there. I mean, I'm just spitballing. I'm just throwing out some ideas here. Don't shoot the messenger and all that good stuff. But I'm thinking benevolent dictator might be the way forward. Actually does care about you. But the only way the right things are going to get done, like protecting your rights, will have to be done. Why is today a good day, Mr. Journey? Oh, that Thorpe Park thing. I'm afraid I don't think I can make it, Mr. Journey. Just to let you know in advance. I'd love to, but I don't think I can. But why is today a good day? Tell me all about it. Is that because you're building up to going out to Japan? Konnichiwa. You bought Tim Tams the other day for all to try. Carl ate them and gave Dread one too. They ate all of the Tim Tams. Well, they must have liked the Tim Tams. I still contest that Tim Tams are just penguin bars, but really, really expensive. That's what I contest. They are penguin bars, but really, really expensive. Journey says 3 weeks fully paid off and then 2-week holiday paid for at work. Oh, wow. Well, you know, if you want to take me to Fort Park, you can feel free to do that. Just up to you. I mean, I'll get a wrap and all that good stuff. Just rubbing it in there a little bit, isn't he? Oh, yeah, got all this holiday paid off. They basically paid me off to not work my notice, and they need a space for someone starting. Fair enough. Tim Tams are an Australian chocolate bar. And we have a chocolate bar in the United Kingdom, Bricks, called Penguin Bars. And Tim Tams are just them. They are. I'm sorry, but they are just penguin bars. They're just penguin bars with a heavily inflated price tag. If you don't think so, prove me wrong. But I'm not buying them to find out that they're penguin bars. Dread says, "Yum yum, extra yummy penguin." So he's just proving my point, and he's just eaten a whole pack of them, and left none for the missus. You know, she went out, she bought the Tim Tams, and you two ate them all, and left none for her. Now, I love you, Dread, but I'm no. You should have left at least one. Should have left one Tim Tam. Justice for Julie, indeed. Oh, you telling me Carl ate them all? You telling me Carl ate all of the Tim Tams? Hey, you know, are we throwing Carl under the bus here? Julie says they're greedy. I think we should start the campaign. Hashtag justice for Julie. Hashtag justice for Julie. Brick says, nice knowing you, Dread. What on earth? Oh, just pops on the side there. Just pops on the bloody side there. Yes, it does. You know, the chat, I think, is on board. I think the chat is on board here. Coaster Journey says hashtag justice for Julie. Now, I think this wrong does need to be righted. And by the sounds of things, it is Carl that must right that wrong. So, tonight, later on this evening, if Dread is about for our Fortnite segment of tonight's stream, perhaps we can admonish Carl on stream. Dread says guilty is charged. Right, okay. We'll charge Carl with it then. Carl, you are hereby charged with eating all the goddamn Tim Tams. And must be admonished accordingly. There you go. You're going to load up Planco 2 now and do some more on your ridiculous park. Use that time to download Fortnite. Oh, bollocks. Oh, bollocks. So that piece that went flying actually has gone flying. Hey, babe. Can you see a 1x4 purple plate anywhere? Oh, no. This is not good. This is not good at all. It's gone flying. And I need it. Das ist nicht gut. Nein. Oh no. Missing piece. Well, the missing piece is kind of half my fault. I tried to snap them together, and instead of snapping together, it went flying. And I don't know where it went. Interesting. I mean, it is going to get covered up mostly. So I could just get a replacement. Hold on a minute. I might be able to do something a little bit sneaky. No, hands and knees does not work well for a disabled person, Mr. Journey. You are absolutely correct. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a spares lot of 1x4s because I've got no other choice. So that is what will be. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. It's going to look pretty weird, but it will work. And then once I've done all of this and I've put it all together, I'll find the piece, because that's Sod's Law. You know what? I shall put the one that's nearly the right colour at the end. Yeah, of course, Journey. Of course, we'll find the piece. But it is what it is, and you know, I'm not gonna be defeated that easily. I will not be defeated that easily. So, and like I say, it's mostly going to be covered up anyway. So, what's the problem? What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Dinner time. See? Already covered up. Already covered up. Exactly. Take one out of the next bag until then. No. No. I'm not doing that. I'm not. I will just do what I have to in order to continue cracking on. Cracking on, cracking on. Wax on, wax off. Crack on, crack off. Downloading Fortnite yet, Mr. Journey? He's only been telling me for the last, I don't know, 6 months that he's going to do it. 6 months? Oh, I'm going to download it. Oh, I'll get it this week. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then he doesn't do it. Well, now he's got several weeks off work, so, you know, there's no real excuse, is there? I mean, this is building up massively. But he's still not going to do it, is he? So these sets back here as well, these have not been built yet. They will be built, but they've not been built yet. So, I see our lovely Emma Watts is here. I have not seen or spoken to you in some time. So, apart from the piss poor situation you were going through, which is thankfully over now, how are you? How is Emma Watts? Okay, that's going on there. I mean, this really is. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome indeed. And don't forget, if you haven't already, we really do appreciate your likes. We would love to get to, like, let's say 15 likes on the horizontal and like 10 likes on the vertical. That would be good. We'd love to get those numbers. So if you haven't already, we would really appreciate it. And of course, get involved in the chat. Yes, you do have to be a subscriber to get involved in the chat, but you only have to be a subscriber for about 5 minutes, and you might enjoy yourself, because these people in here are absolutely lovely, and we don't bite. Well, I say we don't bite. We've got David Nolan in the chat. He might. But just because he might doesn't mean he will. You'll just have to, that's the risk you take. Does he bite? Does he not bite? And then we've got, BR Bricks in Florida, speaking of biting. That man's got access to gators at all times, like actual alligators, which is scary as hell, but also awesome. I mean, no, he doesn't work at Gatorland. And yes, Gatorland is a place. That is a thing. But he has access to actual gators on a daily basis. And that's terrifying. David says he will bite. But David, that's going to scare the people off. That's just going to scare them off. So you could at least, casually lie to them. I don't know that he does feed people to the gators. I mean, we can certainly speculate. We can certainly speculate, but I don't know. I've not seen him feed anyone to a gator yet. Well, he hasn't shown me that. So, I can't say for sure. He even drinks Gatorade, says David. Oh, I love it. I love it. I mean, I remember Gatorade from when I was in the States. That stuff was lovely. So, well, back when I was a kid, so much sugar, but really nice. Is Gatorade still really nice, Mr. Briggs? Your lawyer says you're not allowed to answer that on social media. Fair enough. You know what? I agree. I am totally on board with your lawyer. Please do not answer that on social media. Because I don't want to be privy to having our chat messages subpoenaed, when little Petey's family come looking. Oh dear. Okay, so that's going that way up now. It's totally, covered up. So what am I building next? I'm taking one of these and this. Gatorade is still sugary and still super popular. It's used a lot by athletes, is it not? I could be wrong, but I believe athletes use it a lot for a quick hit of like sugar and electrolytes during games. Especially in college. Because you guys over there, college sport is massive in America. Well, college being university here in the United Kingdom, or what we call university. You're popping off. Stay safe all, and don't forget to check KYG. KYG. Okay. Check out your videos. You need attention. Yes, go to Rebellion Tours when this stream is over and give Lisa your attention. You need to. I have proclaimed it. So saith the man of the people. Is it that way around? Yep. Oh, look, that is actually going to be like a foot. Pretty cool. I do like that. This thing's going to be freaking huge. Like, I knew it was going to be big, but as we're building it up, I'm starting to realize just how big this is going to be. It's going to be big. It's going to get to a point where I don't know how to place the camera. That's where it's going to get to. Right. Take this piece. Is it going right down and over. Yeah, it is. So we're going to pop that down in there. I'm so confused. I'm so confused, buddy. That one goes down on there. Then we got a little one. The man, the myth, the Matrix, John Wick. Happy 61st birthday to Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves says, our wonderful David Nolan. Mr. Lub says, hello. Hello, Mr. Lub? I think that says Mr. Lub. Over in the vertical stream. Hello there, Mr. Lub. Sorry, I've got two streams open on the same channel, so you can watch in either vertical or horizontal. And I mostly keep an eye on the horizontal chat because that's basically where most of the chat goes. I do quite like Keanu Reeves. I've got no issues with Keanu. I think he's probably one of the most decent human beings in Hollywood. And that's saying something because those people are just they're just trash. I'm sorry, but they are. They've got like a god/superiority complex when they go to their so-called award ceremonies and they start lecturing you on how to live your life as if they know better than you, when they do not live anywhere near what we would call or term the real world, and they never have done. Lucky I'm still holding out hope we see Keanu as Ravan and then Darth Ravan. Perhaps. I don't know. Because do you think the man actually wants to get involved in the Star Wars franchise at this point? That franchise is kryptonite. It's no offense. I love Star Wars. I've always loved Star Wars. I'm a massive geek. However, I'm smart enough to know that the franchise is absolutely fooked. And that's the entire fault of Lucasfilm themselves. They took all of the goodwill that they had with the fans and they just threw it away on absolute crap. Disney Star Wars movies, apart from Rogue One's an exception. It's a very good movie. But for the most part, Disney Star Wars movies suck. And, that's just the simple truth of the matter. They suck. And it's sad to say. Right now we're talking about Star Wars, Mr. Lub. We're talking about Star Wars in if you just go to the horizontal chat, you can see it. So if you go to click the channel, and then you can see there's two streams running. One's horizontal, one's vertical. You can jump in over there. He does not, especially how bad they did the Old Republic. Oh my god, with the power of one. Mr. Bricks. The power of many. Well, you say it's unlikely we'll ever see Old Republic era again. But at this particular moment in time, Kathleen Kennedy's still in charge. She's still in charge of Star Wars. I love Star Wars as well, Mr. Lub. I absolutely love Star Wars. But the current regime running Star Wars, like I say, what they did was they took the goodwill of lifelong Star Wars fans and thought they would just eat any old crap. I mean, that's basically what Star Wars is at this point. And it's not wrong to call out crap when it's crap. Like Mr. Brick says, the Acolyte. I mean, I feel sorry for Temuera Morrison, who played Boba Fett. Because that Book of Boba Fett series was garbage. It was. It's unfortunate, but it was. It was garbage. So, what do we do at this point? Like, I as I say, it's kind of kryptonite. It's kind of poison the franchises, and that's certainly the fault of the developers, of the people who made it. Brick says regime. That's accurate. It's abysmal. Only good things so far have been Rogue One and Biden Andor season 1 of Mando. That's it. I mean, Andor is probably one of the best shows I've ever seen on television. Not just Star Wars. Andor is probably one of the best pieces of media I have ever seen on television. It is absolutely fantastic. And it's a testament to what could be done if the creatives who love Star Wars are left alone to make a Star Wars product. Because Andor is stunning. It looks stunning. It wasn't filmed on that crappy volume, so it's on actual sets. You know, the volume has its place. Yes, they did, Mr. Love. Disney made Star Wars way worse. The volume has its place, and for those who don't know what the volume is basically a studio. And what they do is, instead of using green screens, they have a room that's a box or a circle, walls and ceilings of LED screens. And they put the entire backdrop, background, whatever, up on those screens. And then they film directly to camera. And they don't have to do much changing with the visual effects or anything like that because the volume already has it there. And it's supposed to look quite realistic, but unfortunately it doesn't look all that realistic. I mean, they used it a lot in Thor, Love and Thunder with Marvel, and you can tell. You can tell massively. But it has its place, and I mean, it would have its place for, like, being a backdrop rather than you're inside a building, they've built a few things inside the room, and then the rest of the room that they're in is on the volume screen. It looks dumb. Oh, you're in Taco Bell, are you? Well, enjoy that. But with Andor, they actually shot the show on sets. They shot the show on massive, expansive, beautiful sets here in the United Kingdom. I mean, they moved the volumes here to United Kingdom as well. They're here as well. But you can tell the love, the affection, the attention that went not only into making the show look good, but the writing, the story. It's compelling, it's gripping, it develops characters massively. It's a massive character study, is what Andor is. And that final scene of season 2, with Andor walking through the Rebel camp. Thank you, Mr. Lub. For that final stream of Andor walking through the Rebel camp and walking straight into the first scene of Rogue One is actually electric. It had my hair standing on end. It's beautiful. It's shot well. Once again, it's on a massive, expansive set. The camera just tracks him as he walks through. It's wonderful. And Andor is a testament to what can be done. If people that love what they are doing, love the universe, and want to create within that world, are left alone to do so, can be. But The Last Jedi? Whew! The Rise of Skywalker? Don't get me started on that. Solo? Terrible. All terrible. The Acolyte? We've got, what else have we got? Any Mandalorian after season 1? There's so much of it now. Ahsoka. It's terrible. Brick says they did the same thing with Rogue One. The last 5 minutes takes place 5 minutes before the first 5 minutes of A New Hope. Yeah, it does. It does. But like I say, Andor season 2 especially is a masterful. It should have been 4 films released on cinema. It's that good. And I would have gone to see each one of them. Because they released them in batches of 3 episodes, and each batch of 3 spans a separate story over the course of a year. So season 2 is over the course of 4 years. And it is so worth watching. And Diego Luna is such an underrated actor. FYI. That man can act his arse off. And if you can get a hold of it, even if you don't have Disney Plus, Jesus Christ, I've got allergies tonight. But if you can get a hold of it some way, somehow, watch it on Hulu, I don't really care. You should really watch it. Because it is that good. Ahsoka was terrible. They did Sabine dirty. She's such a narcissist and just unbearable to watch. Really, that character ruined most of Ahsoka. Well, you know what? The only interesting character in Ahsoka was, I think his name was Balin, and the actor's dead, so he won't be in season 2 unless they recast him. Mr. Love says, "Who is your favorite Star Wars character?" Well, you know what? I have to go with Cassian Andor, and he's of the new generation. He's of the new breed. Yes, people will say, "Oh, Luke Skywalker, oh, Han Solo," but my God. That show, that Andor show, is just out of this world. This is starting to look really cool. Starting to look really cool. And it's not made for children in any way, shape, or form. But yes, Ahsoka is terrible. Yeah, that's very sad. They recast Balin with the actor who played the Hound in Game of Thrones. Oh, no. Oh, no. I mean, he's a good actor. But should they have recast him? It's a good question. Obviously, they want to further that line. I can't believe Ahsoka's got a second season. I can't believe that's the one out of the crap shows they've given a second season to. That's the one? Yeah, we're going to see, like, Thrawn, more of Thrawn, and Thrawn was pretty good on screen, in live action, but I think they only gave Ahsoka a second season because of Rosario Dawson. She's probably got a contract that says that's awesome. That says she's getting a second season. Because I can't see how they could have given it a second season based upon it being good. Because it's not. Alright, Beats. Give Snoop a little hi for me. Hi from me. And don't forget, if you haven't already, folks, please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, get involved in the chat, either on the vertical or the horizontal stream. I don't really care. And come say hi. Brick says, well, they have everyone latched into Balin and Shim because they were the only good things about the show. Yeah, well, that's the thing. How are they going to continue to call it Ahsoka when it shouldn't be about Ahsoka? It really should be about continuing that through line, continuing that story. Oh, Beats will be back in a minute. He's just gone to see Snoop. You know what Snoop Dogg's famous for. I don't put it in the chat, but you know what Snoop Dogg's famous for. That's what he's gone to do. He's gone to, chill. I'll leave it up to the imagination. Something that we don't partake in here, but I don't care if you do. This is starting to look awesome. This is just one of the legs. Yeah. Now you get it. Now you get it. Oh God, it's going to be attached in a second. 2 times, right. So it's going this way around. Okay. And it's going in there. Oh crap. This might be a 2-man job here. Right. Let's think about this logically. There we go. I think I've got it. Yep, I've got it. That's one. Oh my God. This is hilarious. That's 2. Just stretching out his legs. Wow. This thing's going to be massive. You're beginning to feel the power, are you, Mr. Nolan? I mean, there's a long way to go yet. Long, long way to go. We're still technically just getting started. Unlimited power. as Emperor Palpatine said once he made himself clear that he was a Sith. We're getting there, though. We are getting there. But speaking of Fortnite stuff, or Fortnite-related stuff... Whoa! We will obviously be live playing some Fortnite for an hour or so later on after the stream. For your benefit. Not gonna lie, that scale is starting to set in. Yeah, it's huge, mate. It's bloody huge. It's ridiculously big at this point. And I've not got the head on, I've not got the arms on. I don't even think I've got the actual feet on. And then that's going... What's that? Interesting. Oh, that's going on there. I was like, what's going on there? Yeah, that's going on there. Oh my god, that's bloody huge. This thing's going to be massive. Okay, so we're now turning it over. We've got to put some locking pins on the back. Locking pin 1. And locking pin 2. And you know what? We're going to do pretty much the same again in a minute just to build the other leg. He's kind of doing the splits at the moment. Look, baby, he's got one of his legs on. Kind of doing the splits at the moment. But we've got stages 7 and 8 on deck and ready to go. We'll put this over here. Far more flexible. Carl admits the Tim Tam scandal. Says Dread. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I need to find something. Anything. That'll do. Guilty as charged, Carl. Guilty as charged. Dread has retracted the message. He's retracted the message. Has Carl reneged on his admission? What's going on here? I'm concerned. I'm confused. I'm not quite sure what's happening. Ow. Right. Bloody paper bags. I hate them with a passion. Look at all these tiny pieces, and then there's more in there because it's a stupid. Oh, Carl admits the Tim Tam robbery. Now, not just the scandal, it's a robbery. Okay. Well, Carl must be sentenced. And I sentenced Carl to a trip to Farm Foods with his mother in order to buy another pack of Tim Tams for his mother and father to consume without him. And he must pay for those Tim Tams. That is my sentence. And so shall it be carried out. Do you hear that, Carl? I know he's listening. I know he's listening. And that will conclude hashtag justice for Julie. By the way, that will conclude hashtag justice for Julie. The scrolls concur, says BR Brick, and Dexter's in the background here saying hashtag justice for Julie. Look, we are in agreement. The man of the people has spoken. The sentence has been, yep, with my cash. No, Dread. No, Dread. No. With any pocket money or anything of the sort, or any allowance, or any savings that Carl has, must be used Or Chrissy says sell something of his. Yeah, that could also be done to pay for the Tim Tams. Julie says he ran off after admitting the crime. Of course he did. Of course he did. But that does not stop the fact that the sentence is a sentence and it must be carried out. And so, Carl must purchase new Tim Tams for his parents. So Dredd says Tim Tams are even nicer. I don't know. I just think they're really expensive penguins. Perhaps we should try them. I mean, we are on a diet. Chrissy says orange penguins are the best. What do you guys think? Do you like an orange penguin? Or an orange club bar? I tell you what, I've been a bit partial to a Nestle Gold Bar lately. I think it's Nestle, I don't know. But that Gold Bar is just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Dexter's favourite... Dexter, what's your favourite sweet? Anything to do with Oreos? I mean, that's certainly a good choice. Lila's is Galaxy Minstrels, yeah. She absolutely adores them. Dredd says club. He likes a club bar or a Yorkie. A Yorkie bar. He does talk about Yorkie bars. Often. Yes, you can get a Yorkie. But unfortunately, it no longer says it's not for girls. So at some point, Yorkie must have become a unisex product. That advertising was funny, though. Yeah, you probably get called out and called names for that these days, but it was fun, it was funny. But in this age of perpetual offence in which we live, the idea of fun and funny has gone right out the window. Now, let's talk about something. And you'll probably hear about this Friday as well on All In. But I figured I will talk about it to you first. And that's comedian and no, I won't say that, but comedian and activist Graham Linehan, writer of Father Ted. Many like him, many dislike him, many believe that what he's saying is right, many believe what he's saying is wrong. I don't care. That's not the point that I want to make here. The point that I want to make is that he arrived at Heathrow Airport yesterday. From America, he's flown in. 5 armed police officers. 5 armed police officers met Graham Linehan from his plane. They arrested him. They interviewed him. They threw him in a cell all over tweets. Yes, they might be, tweets against a certain subset of people, points that he might be making, but these points are protected in law. And one must remember that he is also a comedy writer. Okay? And he has been thrown in... he's been bailed. He's not been charged with anything as of yet. But he's been bailed. And his only bail condition is not to go on Twitter. Not to go on X. It's his only bail condition. Cannot use X or Twitter. I am, regardless on whether or not you agree with the take, or the things that Graham Linehan stands for, or the movement that he champions or doesn't champion. It should be very, very concerning and scary to know that you could make... Yeah, I agree with you, Mr. Briggs, but it's concerning and scary to know that you could make a comment, a tweet, something that to you seems totally nebulous, or it seems like you genuinely believe it's the truth, and someone else takes offense to that, and then all of a sudden you find yourself with 5 armed police officers meeting you off a plane. Regardless of whether or not you agree. Of course he'll be actively surveilled. Regardless of whether or not you agree. Even if you don't like him and you don't like what he says. This could and will happen to you eventually. What have I done here? And that's the issue. The issue is once you act like you agree with something, okay? And you think, oh, that's great, and then you moan when it's done to you, because as David said, it's a massive overreach. But if you believe in the idea of free speech, something our Prime Minister proclaimed in the Oval Office just a few days ago that we do not, by the way. But if you believe in the concept of free speech, then you believe in the concept of offensive speech. You believe in the concept of defending speech to which you do not agree, you do not like. Because that's what defending free speech is. I mean, the idea, well, the saying goes, I don't like what you say, but I'll defend your right to say it. And once people start deciding that something is offensive, once people start deciding this group or this thing should get protection from, hurty words or nasty speech, then every other thing and every other group decides they want protection from hurty words and nasty speech. And then all of a sudden, comedy's illegal. All of a sudden, it becomes difficult to make a joke. It becomes difficult to speak your mind, express an opinion, express your thought. Because you fear that the state may come for you. And as is the case with Graham, they may come for you. They will come for you. It's just shocking. It's just absolutely shocking. Now, I don't agree with a lot of what Graham Linehan says. I'm a live and let live kind of guy. You guys know that. Right, I agree with some of the fundamentals, but I think he focuses too heavily on certain things, but the point is that he should be able to say what he wants and not fear repercussions from the state. And the fact that he can't is scary. It's scary. But welcome to 2025, where we have free speech, but we believe in free speech, but that thing that we don't like is not free speech. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Anyway, rant over. Let's get back to talking about fun stuff. Fun, good, happy, all that good stuff. Spooky season's coming up, folks. And as you guys know, I like to do Halloween events and stuff like that on the channel. I've reached out to a few places to see if we can get some press access. I've not heard back from any of them. Because of course not. Not heard back from any of them. Right, I did miss a bit. I thought, what's going on there? You say it's no better than bullying, Julie. It's something way worse than bullying. It's authoritarian overreach, and it goes back to what I was saying at the beginning of the stream, where I was like, that democracy thing is overrated. Maybe we need a benevolent dictator. Maybe we do. We need a benevolent dictator who has in mind the protection of your rights. Because What else? What else is there at this point? What else is there? Right, we need a short one, and we need the long one. Where's the long one? There's the long one. We drop that in there, and then that through it. I've got to match it up. Got to match it up. Got to catch them all like a Pokemon. Gotta match them all. Gotta match them all. This is going to be even harder. Oh no, it's gone through. Alright, okay. And then we do the short one, which is going to be pinned up there. Okie dokie. But, I mean, look, this is the United Kingdom in 2025. The United Kingdom in 2025, you know, your government does not protect your rights. Your government, I hate to say the term, but, you know, John's right. Feather your nest, control the population. That's the aim of government. And, it's not good. Right, let's get this pin through proper. Come on, we got this. There we go. Looking good now. But yeah, like I say, it's way worse than bullying. It's authoritarian overreach to a degree that should scare everybody. Quite frankly. Because the people screaming loudest for this type of law are usually the people that it's used against first. They protect your rights to have rights while wanting total oversight. Yeah. But yeah, I'd like to use the term useful idiots. Because if history has taught us anything, activists are used by people who want to, you know, start taking control of places and things. Activists are used and then once they've done their useful idiot job, the activists, who the government of the day know can get things done, well, they got to go. So they're usually the first. Like I said, useful idiots. Oh, 9 and 10. Stickers. Okay. You know what I'm like with stickers. And that'll do. Who knew? Place it gently. That will definitely do. I'll take that. Look at that sticker placement. It looks good. Whew. Right. Like I said, when in doubt with stickers, use the edge of a brick separator. I know people do that. I've never watched that. People say it all the time. I never watched how to actually do that, though. That's just laziness on my part, I guess. Yes. Sorry about the slightly political rant there. And sometimes it needs to be done, though. When you see things that upset you or concern you, you should speak up. You should absolutely speak up. You know, them activists that scream all the time. You know who I'm talking about. Wokals, wokies, whatever you want to call them. I would defend them. I would defend them if this happened to them. Absolutely, I would. Because, as I said, if you believe in free speech, you believe in free speech, and that means the right to speech for everybody. As long as they're not threatening people, I would absolutely defend their rights. The stickers are not too bad. I've not done too bad a job. And I hope my philosophical musings resonate with people. In the I'm not an activist by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not. But I am someone who believes that, especially as a creative person, I'm an extremely creative person. I'm an artistic person, be that in the sense of music, be that in the sense of presenting shows, making videos, whatever. And I'm a firm believer that free expression is the only way that we can continue to create beautiful and, fantastic things. Because without free expression, what do we have? We are hampered in what we can say, in what we can think, what we can even feel, what we can express. So like I said, I hope that my musings somewhat resonate. It's falling apart. He's like a burger with a mustache. Woo. Emma says, my kids were nearly groomed and fully support our flag. I don't see why anybody would not support the country's flag. You live in the country. What's wrong with supporting the flag? There seems to be this huge argument, and I think that it's a massive cell phone for the people who are having a go at people for supporting the flag. Because they have the opportunity right now to get on board with that campaign and co-opt the flag and say, look, we love the flag too. Let's fly the flag as well. Instead, they want to fight people. But what do I know? I'm just the guy sitting here musing whilst building some Lego. Although I do like to, express my opinion every now and again. And genuinely, I believe that it's a massive cell phone for those people who are arguing about people flying the flag. Just fly it yourself. Just fly it your bloody self. Say, hey, yeah, we like the flag too. Instead, what you do when you call them names is you give them power and you say, they're making our point for us. Just ordered the PLA Plus for the Walt Disney World Castle. Oh, for God's sake, you're gonna make it, aren't you? You're gonna 3D print it. I mean, that's awesome. This is awesome too. Look at this. I think this is the foot, by the way. It's the foot. That's 3 stages for 1 leg. That's pretty cool. Your granddad fought for the flag and you're so proud of it. Emma, you've got no reason. Nobody has to explain themselves. That they're proud, of their flag, of their heritage, whatever. Nobody has to explain themselves. And that should be the way that it is. Like I said, I'll repeat what I said. The people arguing against the people flying the flags are massively self-owning. They are massively self-owning. If they got involved, it would probably stop the so-called movement in its tracks. Because they go, oh, okay, well, all we wanted people to do was love and fly the flag. Now they're doing it. Well done. But instead, when you call them names, when you admonish them for being a racist and other things, you give them power. And you make their point for them. You see, all we're doing is flying the flag and they're calling us names. Pete says, to be fair, our Welsh flag is the coolest flag. I'm not. I'm not here to argue that. I'm not here to argue that point. The point I'm making is these stupid people. Chrissy doesn't like the Welsh flag. But no. But like I say, the point that I'm making is these stupid people could literally kill this so-called movement that they're so against just by getting on board with it. I like the American flag as well. But you know what? Regardless of what flag you like or prefer, doesn't matter. You should be able to fly your flag in your home, in your homeland, without anyone saying a damn thing. Of course you can if the football's on. Come on, the football's on. You're basically ordered to be patriotic. You know, fly the flag. Do it now. Make sure you watch the match. Yep. For the Royals, of course. But I'm just saying, when you go through small towns in the United States, hell, every time I've been in Florida, the United States flag is everywhere. It's flown from houses, it's flown from businesses, it's flown at theme parks. It is everywhere. So, I don't understand the problem. I don't think there is a problem. I just think that the people that are arguing against it want to argue for the sake of it. Because that's what they do. They're professional arguers. They're professional protesters. Am I doing this once or twice? Times 2. Okay. See? You have to check these things. You have to check. Yeah, like I say, these people, they will always have a grievance. Even if all of their so-called demands were met, there would be a new grievance. Because that is the culture in which they thrive. That's the culture in which they live. And that's the culture in which they make money. They make money in grievance. They make money in protesting. They don't even care what they're protesting. 9 times out of 10, do you think half the people in Extinction Rebellion give 2 shits about Extinction Rebellion? Of course not. Of course they don't. I mean, they don't even know why they're there. A lot of people that turn up to the Palestine marches, they don't know why they're there. They don't know why they're there. They get asked, and they don't know a thing about what's going on. And I'm not saying I do. What I'm saying is I'm not at the protest. I'm not there because I don't know about it. I mean, that's wise, right? But we seem to live in a culture. I say a culture. We seem to live in a world currently where we have literal groups of paid professional protesters. And they will always have a grievance, no matter what. Okay. Chrissy says she'd be paid to protest. I think we all would, wouldn't we? Oh, shit. Right. We've got to put this on now. The foot's got to go on. Look at his foot. It's a car, but it's a burger. It's a burger car. Right, see you in a minute, Coast Journey. So stage 8 will be done, and then we'll move on to the Fortnite stream for the night. That's it. The foot's in. Jesus Christ, this thing's huge. When it's fully standing up, how am I going to get the camera on it? What is all this for? What on earth have I missed? I've missed some stuff here. Foot's coming back off. This don't make any sense. I've definitely missed some stuff. I'm like, what's going on here? Right, so these are going on here. Yes. How much does Chrissy get paid to protest? Asked Speaks. No, she said she would get paid to protest. Not that she does. She would do it. But that's the thing, right? Like I said, a lot of these professional paid protesters, they've got no idea what they're protesting for. They don't care. Okay. No, I'm very confused here as to what is going on. Emma, I am making a massive, massive, massive robot from Fortnite. It's bloody huge, 2,500 pieces. Let me try and show you a picture on the front. There you go. If you can see that. It's huge. I don't know what the hell I've missed and how I've missed it. Right. This is going back quite far. Yes, I do. It's all good. I've got it. Don't worry. I know what to do. Yeah, it was my birthday present. And, you know, some of the lovely people here chipped in for it. And Chrissy as well. It was my birthday present. And I can't thank everybody enough that did. Dread, Lisa, Julie, all chipped in. And yeah, it was lovely. See, I now know what to do. I'm just giving it a little bit of extra stability for the foot. I keep knocking this bad boy over. It's all going wrong here. It's all going Pete Tong, as they say. But at least I know what I did wrong. What I missed. Am I going to have time to do stage 8? I mean, I've done 3 stages and we're already at, you know, the 1 hour 40 minute mark, which is amazing. Cedric says, Bonjour de France. Bonjour, Cedric. Right. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's lovely. Oh, Beats, don't say I'm going to break it. Please don't say that, because you know what? It'll probably end up happening then, wouldn't it? Right, you there. Oh, for the love of God, you're right. Right. That's it. It's in. It's in. What? I did offer you to come do some stages of this. Yeah. Would you like to do the next lot tomorrow? You sure? Oh, wow. Yep, foot's on. Something's fallen off. I don't know how to place this because of the instructions. What do you mean I'm making you cringe, Julie? What? Because it's going to fall apart? It's all going to fall apart on me. It's all going to go wrong. Hold on a minute. I'm going big screen. Chrissy here says, oh yeah, it's because you're not the Lego expert. Oh no, you're not the Lego expert. So, what do you guys want? Do you want Chrissy to do the next stages? Do you want her to come in and do the next stages tomorrow? Let me know in the chat. Because she's very, although she's saying no over there, but she's very much intimating. You'll be back by then. Yes, you will. Beat says, that's just the leg. Damn it. Be the same size as me when it's done. It's going to be over half a metre tall. It's going to be over half a metre tall. It's going to be a big boy. Absolutely. He's going to be a big boy. Don't forget, if you haven't already, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. And we do have a super chat goal in the horizontal chat of 1 super chat, £5 or more. If you think I have entertained you enough, I would really, really appreciate I've entertained you, have I? You're going to get on there and super chat me? No? No? Right, that's it. I'm going to do stage 8. Stage 8 is going to get done. And I've got 19 minutes to do it. Ben, as Keeper of the Scrolls, Katie hands up a tide. What will be from her Lady Chad Hawkship? Well, her Lady Chad Hawkship is intimating that she wants to do it, but then saying at the same time that she doesn't want to do it. You were very much intimating it. Yeah, but and what does that intimate? That intimates that you want to do it. Well, like I said, what do you guys want? Because you're getting the karaoke from us on Saturday. Formula One fan, I've missed a bit, has changed from Lando fan to Formula fan and off for 2 to 3 months. Fair enough. Well, I'm only just back. So, you showed me once how to do it. I should have gotten it right there and then. Do you think I wanted to do latch hook? I don't think I'm getting this done in 19 minutes. 18 minutes. The second stream might be a little bit late. Just a little bit. But don't forget, we do have a second stream incoming. We're playing Fortnite for an hour or 2. Well, Dred might go off to watch John. I don't know if John's streaming tonight. I don't know. He's trying to get his hours up, bless him. He's trying to get his hours up. Because unfortunately, YouTube have not been a fan of the Sergeant Grumpy channel. They have not promoted the Sergeant Grumpy channel. And therefore, his hours have taken a massive, massive hit to the point where he's in danger of falling below. They do. You really want the set that we're building? Well, I got it for my birthday, so I am not taking some speed, Mr. Beats. But yes, if you do think that we're entertaining and you enjoy the conversation in the chat, then we appreciate any support that we do get. Julie says nothing up yet. Okay, so he might not be streaming, is what we're getting at. Imagination. And if you don't know what that means, you should head to South Park and watch the Imagination Land episodes. Oh, he's live at 9, is he? Well, I will be live at 9 playing Fortnite. Well, just gone 9 by the looks of this. And you will be free to come and join me. Or you can be free to go and watch anything else that you want to watch. I'm not your keepers. I am just your court jester, your entertainer, your builder of Lego, your man of golf, your man of theme parks, and the man of the people. I am everything and nothing. I am the man of the golf. I'm winning the golf, though, aren't I? How am I? It's all on camera. It's all there for people to see. I'll tell you what. We will do our next round on Monday. You can choose Hastings or Brighton. We need to do a new course. We haven't got any left in Eastbourne. No, we have not. No, we've got a putt-putt green. Oh, we do have proper golf, don't we? I'm getting rained on. I'm getting rained on quite heavily. Interesting. BR Bricks says in the chat, say it with me now, everybody. A man of the people. I mean, I think I've very successfully formed a little cult here. And I love all of you. I do. Don't let it rain on me. Why does it always rain on me? Right. Let's get this in there. Don't let the sun go down on me. You're not in any cult. Well, that's the best thing about this cult. You don't even realise you're in it. I'm joking. Yeah, I just appreciate you guys turning up. I do. I appreciate you guys turning up. I appreciate the conversation. And I appreciate being allowed to entertain you. Formula 1 fan says, Fortnite has changed to be very boring and a scrapped game. I just want chapter 3 or something. It was great. It's okay at the moment because we make it fun. Alright? We make it fun. But it's certainly the hardest season I've ever played right now. It is ridiculously hard to win. But we do make it fun. So, and Dread, you know, he comes along and he makes it fun. And then sometimes we have Ollie come along, Jamie will come along, Vaughn will come along. Where on earth is the piece that I'm looking for? I just don't know. In I go. Found it. Do not fall over. Chrissy's willingness to go wrong because she wants to come in and fix it. She said she doesn't, but really she does. She absolutely does. And she's setting herself up for this. Right. There we go. Beats is willing for it to fall. Saying fall. Problem. I have to put it up like this. Wow. This is terrifying. Terrifying. Right. We are basically just making the same thing again. Because obviously you have to make another leg. But it is what it is. And what it is me having 12 minutes to complete this stage. Can I do it? I was just waiting for the no to come from across. I was waiting for it. No. Yeah. The electric one might work, but the pedal's busted. Yeah, the acoustic's fucked. I mean, I can play it, like, without plugging it in. But what's that going to do? I wouldn't be able to play it through. I know I am, Beats. I'm living on the edge. It is a bit windy, Julie. It's a bit windy. It's... And I keep getting rained on. Which is interesting, to say the least. Rarely do you sit at your desk and be rained on. No. I ain't going back out there. I'm more comfortable here. I have more fun here. Annoying you. That's what marriage is. It's husbands that never grow up and trying to convince their wives to do the same. That's what marriage is. Right. I'm convinced. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'm convinced that the concept of growing up is a load of bullshit, and none of us ever. The Formula 1 fan says, yes, you can. I'm trying my best. Trying my best. At least somebody is on my side here. Not my wife. Somebody's on my side. Thank you, Formula 1 fan. I appreciate it. What's everyone's favourite Lego set? Asks Formula 1 fan. There is a second stream on the same channel, Formula 1 fan. There's a horizontal stream. You're watching the vertical at the moment. The main chat's over in the horizontal. BR Brick says in huge capital letters, thank you. Peter Pan said it best. I don't want to grow up. I don't think we do grow up. I don't think we grow up. I don't think any of us do. I think what happens is we get to a certain age and then we're expected to act a certain way. So we put on a face, we put on a facade, we pretend to adult. But we're all actually children. We're massive children pretending. And that's not a problem. It's not a problem at all. But I think it's the truth. I don't think any of us grow up. Not really. I also think, controversially, women play the part a lot more than men do. Because we will, given the opportunity, we will make like a bowling green out of our kids in our buggies. We, you know, you are in the correct one, Formula One fan. There you go. But that's just, you know, that's just my opinion. Go on there. Yeah, it's going on there. Okay. You got a much bigger build area in this stream as well. That do much more of this. Brick says, and Formula One. So my answer for favourite set is a TIE Interceptor versus Dang Fighter. That Interceptor build is so clean, but favourite big set is the UCS AT-AT. Oh my god, I want the UCS AT-AT so bad. But you know what? I will settle for the gingerbread AT-AT. I will settle for that. That thing looks amazing. Okay, let's not push that in yet. Because we've got to put one of these in there first. Yeah, the gingerbread AT-AT looks amazing. Your favourite set is the Lego Ideas Wally. That's Chrissy's favourite set. The Lego Ideas version of Wally. I don't know what she's going to think of the new version, but we will find out soon. Because they have released a new version of Wally and Eve. Which is right here. There you go. Wally and Eve. So, you really liked that Nightmare Before Christmas set, didn't you? So yes, Notre Dame was a nice build. BR Brick says if they make gingerbread snow trooper, I'll go into credit card debt. Oh, with that gingerbread AT-AT, there's a gingerbread Darth Vader minifigure. I have to have this. Yes, it's my knee. It's my knee. Avengers Tower is massive. I kind of wish I picked it up. Having the AT-AT and UCS Venator, I'm tapped for display space. I don't know if the gingerbread Darth Vader is going to be in the Advent calendar, but the Advent calendar came out yesterday. So you could find out. Because it came out yesterday, so I guess find out. They have, but it's mini dolls again. I would have got a Disney Advent calendar if they'd actually put minifigures in it, but they don't. They put mini dolls in it. And whilst that's good for, you know, little girls, what about us? Like Chrissy just said, what about us? We don't want no mini dolls. We want minifigures. The oh god. Oh my god. I'm not doing so hot on time here, folks. I'm not. It's not going well for me. I'm trying. I'm certainly trying. But yeah, it might be a case of not getting there in time. Might run over a little bit. Brick says, I'm eyeing the NTT going on discount before the discontinue because I refuse to pay $165 for that despite its amazing MTT. You really do love your Star Wars, don't you? I mean, I love, like I say, I love Star Wars as well. Well, I love what Star Wars used to be. You know, we had this quite in-depth discussion, but there are some Star Wars sets that I would get. The UCS AT-AT Walker is one of them. I would definitely get that. But that new $1,000 Death Star slice is horrible. The only way I would get that is if it was given to me. It is horrible. And it's not worth $1,000. I'm sorry, but it's not. Everyone seems to be in agreement, Formula One fam. Everyone seems to be in agreement. Everyone. It's an unfortunate fact of life, but it is a fact of life. Okay. Put that aside for a minute. Your Clone Wars kid have a lot of the original trilogy sets too, but mostly my sets and all builds display are all Clone Wars. That's fair enough, man. I mean, you like what you like. We all like what we like. And people should not be admonished for what they like. Right, what am I doing here? Pin through one of these. Followed by one of these, which is actually locked on. No. Followed by one of these. Yes. Should be worth... Yeah, that Death Star's... It's ridiculous money. It's ridiculous money for what it is. It's $1,000 for a slice of the Death Star. A bloody slice. It's not even like half. Emma says, got to bounce, guys. Love you all. And there's nothing you can do about it. Right, we'll be back tomorrow, Emma. So, feel free to come along. We are back tomorrow. And looking forward to it as well. Because this build is getting juicy. And fun. I think we should head for maybe a Lego giveaway at 5,000. I'm not sure. We'll see. Maybe a Lego gift card might be more appropriate because then anyone can spend what they want on what they want from Lego. See you tomorrow. Yeah. For $1,000, I wanted the entire Death Star as well. I absolutely agree. It's horrible. And it's massively taking advantage of Lego Star Wars fans. That's what it is. It just takes advantage of people. And it's horrible. We are nearly done here, folks. I'd say another... We are going to run over a little bit, but it'll only be like 5 minutes or so. For £1,000, I want a real Death Star, says Chrissy. What's going on here? There we go. Forced it through. Okay, okie dokie. Okie dokie. I agree. We were all hoping it would be a re-release of the Death Star 2 set because they did have a Death Star 2 set, and we were all hoping it would be a re-release of the Death Star 2 set, and it wasn't. And it's dreadful, and it's terrible, and... Right. This goes in here, and this goes in here. We are getting somewhere on leg 2 here. And light up feature for the beam. Yeah, I agree. I think it's absolutely terrible. It's not worth a single penny. Close to $1,000. Oh, it comes with like 47 minifigures or something like that. I don't care. You know, if I'm paying that kind of money, I want it to really be able to fucking blow up Alderaan. Excuse my language. Right, I'm doing something twice here. You know, wouldn't you want the same? I mean, I'm shocked they never tried to convert Starkiller Base. They better include a light up feature for the slice of Death Star. I don't think they did. I don't think there is. I do not think there is one. I do not believe so. And I mean, $1,000. It's not going to be for everyone. It's not going to be for everyone. In fact, it's going to be out of the purview. It's going to be out of the buying power of most people. And I just feel like it's a massive cash grab, and it's taking advantage of Lego Star Wars fans to a point where even like the hardcore Lego Star Wars fans are looking up and saying, "What the hell?" And I'm not, you know, I'm not going to defend that type of profiteering. I'm really not. It's awful. Okay. Interesting. I have to fix something here. Right, let's push this pin out. Let's pull the pin. This pin needs to come out. Right. This needs to go in. See, you got to notice these things. That was why it wasn't feeding through well, because that wasn't in there. Now it is. Awesome. Formula One fan, so far I have enjoyed this build to no end. I love it. I think it's wonderful. And we're only on stage 8. We've got plenty more to go yet. I think there's at least 20. Right, so next up, that on there. Awesome. Do you think these are hand designed anymore at all, or do you think it's all they just feed the design into a computer and then that designs it for them using sort of AI? Because a lot of this is just so damn clever, and you think it's a bit of both. I mean, like I say, a lot of this is just so damn clever that you wonder how on earth they work this out. And it still looks awesome. Because it does. My suggestion is if you're enjoying the look of the build, then perhaps, yeah, go ahead. If you've got the money, because it is not cheap. It is not cheap at all. Like, I got this as a birthday present. This is not an everyday gift. It was my birthday last week. It was actually a week ago today. Huh? Tomorrow? Oh, it was on a Wednesday. Okay, we could go tomorrow. You've got a great fan idea. Lego F1 track with all cars for £300 to £500. Maybe Abu Dhabi. Yes, Marina track. This is the last race of all seasons. That sounds cool. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, they really should be. Well, why don't you design it? Design it and maybe submit it off to Lego Ideas. You know what Lego Ideas is, right? I assume you do, anyway. Some of my favourite sets are from Lego Ideas as well. Is the Nightmare Before Christmas one from Lego Ideas? I think it might be. But Lego Ideas is where fans submit their designs, and then they're voted on by the general public. And if 10,000 people vote on your design, it goes to a board for review, and then perhaps it gets turned into a set. It's a really cool program. You don't even have to build it, like, physically. You could just design it and then have a designed image of it. You just have to, you know, it has to be designed looking like it's in Lego pieces, though, obviously. So get some kind of generator or whatever. And, yeah, you could do it that way. But, yeah, I mean, that's certainly a way to do it, I would say. Right, boys and girls. I ran over by about 8 minutes. But that is stages 5, 6, 7, and 8 complete. We have 1.5 legs done. Here's the second leg. A lot of the torso is done, obviously not the covering of the torso and stuff like that. But I hope you've enjoyed this stream this evening. If you have, please do click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and all of that good stuff. We really do appreciate you. Nice work. Thank you, David. I will be live again in about 10 to 15 minutes' time. I won't be on camera this time, but you will hear my wonderful, wonderful voice. Please do come along, join us as we play a little bit of Fortnite, have a laugh, and have some fun. As I love you all, don't worry. I do. I'm going to create an outro for you. I am going to create an outro. But if you were interested in this and you want to see this build continued, then please return here at 7 p.m. tomorrow, UK time, or 2 p.m. Eastern time. If you're over there in the United States, we will be here. We will be live. And yes, coffee break, David. I think I need exactly the same. And first of all, I'll say goodnight to the vertical stream if I can find my mouse. Good night, vertical stream. And for you beautiful people over in the horizontal stream, you know you're going to get a little bit of the outro. Or I'm going to make an outro for you at some point, but not today. I'll see you in about 10-15 minutes. Bye-bye.